Hey everyone, my name is Nicole, and here we have our very own Lisa Chaffee, Director of Parents' Rights and Education Ohio, testifying about Ohio House Bill 8. Ohio House Bill 8 would require public schools to notify parents about their students' health, well-being, and instructional materials that could be seen as sexually explicit content. It would give the parents the opportunity to request that their child be opted out and not subjected to it. Let's check out her testimony.
The chair would like to invite Lisa Chaffee of the Parents' Rights and Education Group to present testimony. Welcome to committee. You may begin.
Good afternoon, Chair Byrd, Vice Chair Fowler Arthur, Ranking Member Robinson. Thank you for allowing me to be here again today. I never imagined in my life that I would have to speak to legislators to ask you to pass a bill into law to protect my rights as a parent. Yet here I am doing just that. And it makes me sick to my stomach to think I have to ask you to help me protect my child and all children in the state of Ohio from misinformed and/or activist teachers and school counselors. But that's what I'm doing. Parents have the liberty to direct the upbringing, education, and care of their children. It is a fundamental right, and yet the National Education Association, along with Ohio Educators Association, and groups that claim to support LGBTQ students, have decided and convinced many people that we as parents do not have the right to raise our children with our values. They honestly believe and tell students that have gender identity issues it is not safe to tell their parents, despite not knowing anything of what occurs in that child's home. They even assume that if the parents are Christians, that they automatically will not be supportive of their child and therefore are not safe. And if you remember a few weeks ago when I was here testifying for another bill, I told you about a 13-year-old girl in Hilliard who for weeks showed signs of severe anxiety and depression during school, had to get up and leave class to go in the hall and cry, and her teachers knew about it. On October 28, 2022, her friend recognized that she was suicidal and took her to the counselor, and that is when they notified the parents. She told her father she wanted to fit in, but her classmates were pushing her into a box to identify as transgender, and she didn't know what to do. And not one teacher or school employee notified the parents of her mental distress until that day, all because they assumed that the parents would react violently. And this is why in Hilliard we filed a lawsuit against Hilliard City Schools. Teachers are not trained mental health professionals, yet schools are diagnosing and treating mental health problems without parental permission. I actually spoke to a father of a 5th grade girl recently who only learned at parent-teacher conference that an outside counselor from Centero had been counseling his daughter for weeks. They never knew. These are our children. We give birth to them or adopt them. We provide food and shelter for them. We sacrifice our blood, sweat, and tears raising them. And you know, parenting it's the most difficult job, I think, known to humankind. And I pray every day that I make the best choices for my child, but none of us are perfect. But the most important thing that we do as parents is we love our kids. And when schools withhold information from us, they steal our opportunity to show our kids unconditional love and support, which is the one thing our kids need the most. We do not, I repeat, we do not co-parent with the government. And on behalf of parents of Ohio, I am asking you to pass HB 8.
Great job, Lisa. As she stated, parents do not co-parent with the government. These are our children, and we deserve and need to know what is going on with them during school.